Good morning, Sagittarius. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and give me a thumbs up. Thumbs ups, thumbs ups. Thank you, thumbs ups. That's what girls the channel. If you guys have already subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back. And let me put a disclaimer on this shit right quick. Disclaimer. Please do not make any life-altering decisions based off of this reading or any of my readings. These readings are intended for entertainment purposes only. Remember, if I'm saying you, Sagittarius, but really, I'm talking about me, King of Cups. Flip that shit around. If I Sorry about that. Where was that? The readings are collective. Don't make them personal. Don't make any life-altering decisions. Yada yada yada. Hey, let's see if you can see that. I titled this Unity Consciousness, and I almost titled this Commitment Phobia. I almost titled it Commitment Phobia. It's funny, I had this reading yesterday. It's a Libra reading. And good morning, Erica. You getting? I'm off work this week. The second job that I go to, I'll go there on Sunday, and I work the past Sunday and Monday. But the main job, I'm off the main job until August 1st. I'm 3 days in on my 7-day fast. I'm down 27 pounds, Erica. Yeah. My anxiety is down too. How about you? You feeling fine? You feeling fine, girl? Put yourself in a bubble. Put yourself in a bubble before you go. Are you at that place where it's like you can't even make eye contact? I know. You writing it down too? I have the perfect job for me. Yeah, put yourself in a bubble. I did his reading, I believe it was yesterday, and it was Libra. Now, Libra, I got the feeling they did not know how to be alone. Where Sagittarius, is quite the opposite. It's quite the opposite. They know exactly how to be alone. I start getting this. First I get a unity consciousness, right? With the Ace of Cups and the Two of Pentacles reversed, and the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's like learning that it's you're connected. Learning that you're connected. The Hermit, the Seven of Swords, the Magician. Knowing that there is no separation. Separation, that's not true. I got forgiving and learning, religious factors, true love, beauty, commitment, conflicted, running. That's when I start thinking, okay, somebody's had commitment phobias, right? Somebody's had commitment phobias. So, if you've spent your whole life by yourself doing things on your own, it's probably not true that you actually really want to be alone. I mean, it's probably not true that you don't want to be with somebody else. It's just that every time that you go to depend on somebody else, you get let down. I've got elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery here at the bottom of the deck. I don't think I think the running energy, ghosting, disappearing, invisible, is like one or two things going on, right? You're either running because you have this commitment phobia, but you really don't. Stick with me, y'all. Stick with me. I'm not for sure if I'm wording this right. You really don't have a commitment phobia. You really want love and a 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is everything. Everything. The Hermit and the Magician is going to make that happen on their own. So with this love yourself first, healing those abandonment wounds, being good to you first, it's like it opens you up and it frees you from thinking that everybody wants to fuck you over, right? I'm proud of you. Where are you going? Choosing someone else triggered my abandonment issues. Thinking out loud at the bottom of the deck. That's some twin flame shit right there. The running is it's energy, right? That's energy. So if I'm chasing my twin, I don't have to be physically doing that. I can just be thinking about him. That's chasing. It's like it's an energetic push pull. When you have these types of connections and they are so profound, it's true love. It's true love. They're so profound. And it's that connection gets scary. To be that connected to someone, it gets scary. I think that a lot of things was brought up. I can do this by myself. I don't need anybody. I don't need you. I can do this by myself. And the more time you spent by yourself, the more time you went inward looking at some things, the more you realized, no, I really do love this person. I really, really love this person. There might have been some dishonesty around commitments. Choosing someone else triggered my abandonment issues, commitment, marriage, promises, fidelity. Your person could have been married or in a commitment with someone else, and that was the reason why they couldn't be with you. When I see the religious factors, I see not only religion, but I see different races. What else? What am I leaving out here? The King of Cups is emotionally stable. He's able to express his emotions freely, right? I think somebody just got burned in the past, right? I think somebody got burned in the past, and it made them emotionally unavailable, not free to speak their truth. So I got the elusive and the Seven of Swords. So even if you're not flat out speaking lies, you're not flat out speaking the truth either, right? Charlotte makes the best of her choices and Pride and Prejudice by marrying Mr. Collins to avoid becoming a financial burden on her parents. There's something around being good on your own. What do I need somebody else for? It's like this is like a group effort here, right? A group effort. It's not smothering each other. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm making sense. It's early, y'all. Let me read The Universe is Your Sugar Daddy. We've all spent enough time feeling fucked by the universe to assume it's time we get showered with some real dope shit. We've all spent enough time feeling fucked by the universe to assume it's time we got showered with some real dope shit. Spend today letting the universe treat you like the armed candy you are. The simple act of changing your vibe to one of receiving and thanking the universe for all its cosmic bling will do the trick. Your mantra today is bring it, Poppy. Bring it, Poppy. Bring it, Mommy. Love like people aren't total assholes. Of course you've been hurt. People can be stupid, selfish, destructive fuck nuts, but choosing to live with your dukes up, waiting for the asshole and everyone to come out, insinuates you from the brilliance, insulates you from the brilliance in people. You'll be a force to be reckoned with if you love people with the tenderness and ferocity of someone who's digging for the gold in everyone. And that's what the King of Cups will do that. The King of Cups will do that. So when you go to that bullshit job and you see the assholes, remember, they're fighting a war too. They're fighting a war that you don't know about. Mm-hmm. It's already there. Erica says, ready for some awesome, phenomenal stuff. It's already there. So I don't know if Sagittarius is learning. They're learning the unity consciousness. There is no separation. Your person did not abandon you. Your person did not leave you. When your person was running, they had to go deal with some shit, right? They had to go deal with some shit. If you're in a twin flame separation, don't think separate. Don't think separate. And whether this is believing that it's one soul split into two, or believing it's two souls radiating on the same frequency, whatever you believe, right? Because you might have some differences, belief system differences around that, right? There's no real true separation. So it's like if you get upset, right? If you get upset, I got upset yesterday. I missed my twin, right? I got upset. I cried. I haven't seen him for years. I had to step away from that thought process. I had to step away from that thought process because we're not separate. We're not separated. We're always together. I can feel him right now in this moment. We're not separate. I don't know if I'm making sense with that, y'all, but here we go. Sagittarius. Seven of Wands. Nine of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Page of Swords coming up behind that. That this lovers, you see how they're connected. Like there's a cord connecting them, right? They're connected. The swans, they mate for life, right? Let's look at this right quick. Let me look this up. Swans hold a wealth of spiritual meaning, often associated with grace, beauty, love, and transformation. And we had this beauty in the pre-shuffle: charming, graceful, kind-hearted. Be nice today, y'all. Be nice. Be nice at work today, Erica. Even if you don't want to be, just be nice. They can symbolize purity, loyalty, and unity. That's what I was saying. Unity consciousness, right? And are sometimes seen as messengers of divine or good times. Furthermore, swans are linked to the power of the self. That's what I said, right? Looking inward. Wisdom and the ability to discern between the eternal and the transient. Here's a more detailed look at swan symbolism, grace and beauty. Swans are renowned for their elegant and graceful movements, symbolizing beauty, both inner and outer. Swans mate for life, making them powerful symbols of eternal love, loyalty, and commitment. The swan's ability to move between water and air and its association with myths and stories of metamorphosis often represent personal transformation, growth, and change. Purity and innocence. The white swan in particular is often seen as a symbol of purity and innocence, wisdom, and intuition. Swans can symbolize awakening the power of the self, developing intuitive abilities, and gaining deeper understanding. Spiritual awakening. In some traditions, swans represent the soul and can symbolize spiritual awakening and connection to the divine. That's how you're connected. That's how you're connected. Across many cultures, seeing a swan is considered a positive sign, a good omen, and a symbol of prosperity. Other symbolic meanings: solitude and self-reflection. So, like, Sagittarius hasn't had any of those issues as far as yeah, and that's right, Erica, because when you are not, when you're in a, and you're staying in a situation that's not honoring your peace, your joy, your happiness, and it alters your character, disrupting your inner peace. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Honey, you don't have to explain that to me. In 2024, I had one, two, three, four jobs from 2014 to in 10 years. I had, oh my God, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11. In 10 years, I switched jobs every year for 10 years. Like this, I mean, I felt like my spirit team was like, this, get out of these bars, get out of these bars. And it's not, that's not, I'm not being, I made good money. Sometimes it was just all right. Sometimes it was decent. And sometimes I averaged good money. I mean, I bought a house with it, right? So I'm not knocking bartenders, and I'm not knocking people that hang out in bars. But when you're hanging out in bars every day and you're drinking your blues away, it keeps you in a low vibrational energy. When you're having a spiritual awakening, you can't, and you're feeling all this stuff, you can't be hanging out in bars. And even if I'm not hanging out in them, I'm working in them, I might as well be hanging out in them, right? I mean, that's this energy right here. The Seven of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. That's that energy. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for me. It's not healthy for my connection. I mean, that's what this is right here, Erica. It'll give you an attitude. Working in places and being around, people, places, and things that it's like you have to you have to work to find the God in the place. It then you start getting an attitude. Defense, determination, opportunities. And then it's like when you come home and you got this whole ass attitude, right? You got this whole ass attitude, then you don't want to work on your manifestations because you're exhausted, depleted. Your energy's been drained. Mm-hmm. Girl, I know. I'm not even laughing because I know, and it's like that. The second job I work, it is so corporate greed. It's such corporate greed. There's really good people that work there, and you can see how it's corporate greed. And when people start turning on people, you got the magician and the empress and the cut. Man, we gonna manifest that new job, right? Manifesting abundance. My second job, it hurts. It makes this pull in my neck. Um, it makes me hurt more going to that job. I'm trying to manifest more money too, and it's harder to manifest that when you're pissed off, right? So it's kind of like where we have to go like this. I appreciate I appreciate this job. I appreciate the money. I appreciate the financial blessings, but it's time for me to move on. I'm already gone. I'm already where I'm supposed to be. Seven of Wands. The world. Yeah. Your energy, Sagittarius. Bottom of the deck. King of Wands. Making it happen. Making it happen. Hangman. Three of Cups reversed. The Queen of Swords. Strength reversed. No, don't think about it. Be about it, right? Make it happen. It's been a long time. This is a long cycle. We're talking we're talking at least a decade, but really probably about 21 years. Tired of that defensive energy, tired of having to fight all the time, wanting things calm, flowing naturally. When I see the world card, I see somebody that's learned a lot of life lessons, been through it, and ready for a new beginning with the full. Nine of Wands. That's my Marine Corps card, right? The wounded warrior, but he don't give up. He gonna keep going. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Sadness. Five of Cups. The Page of Swords is that stalkery energy, but in this deck it reads gossip. Two of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Ten of Wands. And Nine of Cups. Leaving people, places, and things behind. It's not easy. It's not easy. It almost seems like the people, places, and things that we're leaving behind. We're not going to tell them we're going. I don't see the Eight of Wands. And see, we're going in order, right? So if we're going in order, 7, 8 would come next. So I didn't see the 8, and there's the 9, and then there's the 10. So it's like, why am I going to tell you I'm leaving? I've been telling you I'm not happy here. Why why tell you? So even if you was to look at this like a job, right? You got the Eight of Pentacles here. That's working opportunities. Even if you look at this like a job, jobs don't give you a 2-week notice when they fire your ass, right? Why are we giving 2-week notices? Why are we giving 2-week notices when we quit? And if it's relationships, right? If it's relationships, like Page of Swords, there's the Five of Wands. I already told you. Something has to change. Have a good day at work, Erica. Just smile, girl. Just smile. Shift the thoughts, shift the energy. Just smile. Smile knowing I ain't going to be here much longer, right? Sagittarius has told somebody, I don't like the way that this feels. I don't like the way that this feels. Whether this is somebody at work, family members, children, lovers, whoever, whatever. I have already told you. I don't like you up in my business, meddling in my shit, talking to me just some kind of way, talking about me some kind of way. I don't like it. So why are you surprised that now I'm leaving? Why are you surprised that I'm leaving? Queen of Swords reversed, trying to make his way out of there. The Queen of Swords in a reverse position is not honest. This is not working. Eight of Pentacles in a reverse position. Again, it could be a job. A Two of Wands reversed, Two of Swords straight up. The High Priestess reversed. The Five of Swords reversed. I just heard I'm seeing things for the first time. Black Crows. It's not making me feel balanced. This situation throws me off balance. I don't like how this feels. The situation that that Sagittarius has been in, they could have been dealing with like narcissists. I think they feel like that they've been gaslit. So if I tell you, no, baby, no. If I tell you this is how I feel like this, and then the person says, oh, you're just imagining that. That didn't really happen. That's not no bullshit. The Hangman in the reverse position. I know where I'm going. The Three of Cups. The Nine of Cups. Eight of Swords reversed. King of Swords straight up. King of Cups reversed. Six of Pentacles. Sagittarius knows exactly where they're going. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Five plus three is eight. Walking away from things that don't work. That's an 8 to the 9. Walking away from things that don't work to go to the wish fulfillment. I don't really think that Sagittarius needs a reading. I think that what this is just confirmation. Like they don't need a reading, right? Judgment. There's the High Priest. Wisdom. These cards are trying to talk to me. Ace of Swords reversed. The Chariot straight up. There's a Cancer energy. Judgment. And the Two of Cups in the reverse position. self-reflection. I take ownership for the part I played in the situation, right? But you're not going to keep accusing me of this, that, and the other. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Two of Cups in a straight up position, right? This is, we see eye to eye, soulmate energy, contracts that's agreeable. Agreeing to disagree. Two of Cups reverse position is unrequited. We're not happy. We're not happy. Why we're going to keep staying? But again, look, I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna go on. Staying back here, Sagittarius realized that their growth was hindered staying back here. Eight of Pentacles. In this deck, it says opportunities. Nine of Pentacles reversed. The Lovers reversed. Six of Wands, bottom of the deck. Ten of Pentacles straight up. The King of Pentacles reversed. The Empress straight up. So it's kind of like the devil, the devil reversed. Let me go back. Let me go back to what I was saying in that pre-shuffle about about the unity consciousness, okay? And then look, there's the Lovers reversed here at the bottom of the deck. Whether you look at this as a work situation, it can very well be a work situation. The King of Pentacles in a reverse position in this deck, he reads trust. He's reversed. The Empress is straight up. Whether we're looking at this as a work situation, it's not working. It's not working. And this is an order here. 8, 9, 10. That's order. Eight, 9, 10. I know what works. I know what don't work. I know what I'm appreciative of. I know what I'm grateful for. But it's not working. Now, if you look at this as like this twin flame dynamic, okay? Thinking outside of yourself. That's not, no, you are connected. Your twin's not going to come and rescue you. That's not going to happen, right? They're not coming to rescue you. They are you in essence. When you start looking outside of the connection, then you get all this chaos and it's like a separation consciousness, right? You're not separate. Good morning, Fatima. You're not separate. There's that. I got different storylines going on. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Temptation. Well, you know what? I worked here. I really didn't appreciate working here, but I mean, it's money. It gives me something to put on my resume, right? That I did this. I worked there. Why is this King of Pentacles here with the Empress? Four of Cups reversed. Six of Wands. Queen of Swords reversed. There was karmic situations. Sagittarius and Sagittarius's person had karmic situations that they had to learn. They had to learn from, heal from, grow from. They was doing the same thing, right? They was doing the same thing over and over. Being in the karmic situations taught them what I want, what I'm willing to work for, what I'm appreciative for, what I'm grateful for, what I want my legacy to look like, and what I don't. I don't want to be in situations where I can't trust the people that I'm around, the people I live with, the people I work with. I don't want to be surrounded by people that I can't connect with. Four of Cups reversed. The Six of Wands talks about being recognized. The Queen of Swords and the Knight of Wands energy and a Page of Swords energy. This is like being stuck. This is like being stuck in a household with like kids, taking care of kids, that's not yours. But taking care of them, but nobody appreciates me, and also too, this is almost like you accuse me of being a cheater, but really you a cheater. I'm not living that life anymore, constantly being accused of being a cheater. Because the smeller's the feller, right? Queen of Swords in a reverse position. I mean, that's a lying ass bitch. That goes through your phone, your everything, because of what she does when you're not around. Sagittarius got fed up with that. King of Cups, something else is in here. King of Swords. Eight of Swords. Yeah. Yep. Did the King of Wands show up? He showed up on the bottom of the deck. The king Sagittarius is leveling up to Emperor status. King of Swords is here, King of Pentacles is here, King of Cups is here, and then we've seen the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You have to go through all these phases in life. You went through all these phases in life. To get to Emperor status, you got to be the King of Swords. To tell the truth. Tell the truth. Logical reasoning. Could be military, right? With that Nine of Wands, specifically Marine Corps. Honest, truthful. The King of Pentacles, he's honest, trustworthy, he is committed, he is a good father. He goes to work and he takes pride in his job and his work. The King of Cups, he's loving and kind. He won't let you play on his emotions. His emotions are in check. This is Sagittarius leveling up. No, I'm not going to keep going back and lowering myself. If I'm even making any sense with that, right? Why is this Temperance try to make its way out? Two of Pentacles reversed. I got my deck upside down. The Moon reversed. The Eight of Cups reversed. Four of Pentacles. Six of Cups. I might have my deck upside down. The Ace of Swords reversed. Chariot straight up. Star at the bottom of the deck. Hope, healing, faith. It's just, for Sagittarius, it wasn't just one. This reading wasn't just about one thing, right? It was like the past 21 years, past 2 decades. Sagittarius appreciating themselves. I am a good person. I am a good father. I work hard. I'm truthful and I'm honest. And that I want truthful and honesty in my life. This little baby's about to bite my foot. Time is trying to make its way out, waiting cycles and moments. And it was a matter of time, right? 8, 9, 10. Family. Fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. For some Sagittarius, they stayed in karmic situations because there was children involved. There were these generational family curses that needed to be broken. Understanding what true loyalty is. Being loyal to self first. Sagittarius is learning and understanding that, listen, I'm not the ride or die. Divine masculine. As what I said, he's evolving, leveling up. Yang, masculine energy. And if you're a feminine Sagittarius, is balancing your feminine, masculine energy. Shallow at the bottom of the deck, hollow, empty, boredom. Listen, I crave depth, not shallow shit, right? Oh, you know what? I didn't put those cards back in the deck. Oh well, that's okay. Sagittarius. Fatima, you good this morning? Y'all go check out Fatima. She got a channel. Express yourself at the bottom of the deck. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Sagittarius is an earth angel. Express your love, trust, past life relationship. Maybe one more. Maybe one more for Sagittarius. Give your relationship a chance. Sagittarius and Sagittarius's person, they're earth angels. Earth angels be going through some shit, right? They go through some shit. They're susceptible to narcissism, narcissistic families, narcissistic relationships. Go look up the earth angel. They respect each other's individuality, but they're very passionate about each other, and they understand the power of being together and the responsibility that comes along with that. Narcissists and low vibrational people, they don't understand the responsibility that comes along with being an earth angel. They don't get it. There's a responsibility to it. And excuse me. Let me warm this coffee up. So, emotional responsibility, a spiritual responsibility. The Hierophant and the High Priestess, the street smarts, but understanding the spiritual side of things. You give me deja vu, shit's trippy. Out of sight, out of mind. Bottom of the deck. I see me and you physically, spiritually, emotionally, the merge. These two had a merge, and that shit was trippy, right? That shit was trippy. When you see somebody's body through your eyes, or you see your body through their eyes, that's a merge. Once you have merged, you don't unmerge. That is connection. You were connected. And it's not only one of you, both of you. When you see your body through somebody else's eyes, that is a merge. It requires a physical, spiritual, and emotional maturity. If you were immature in any way, you got to go get mature, right? And it looks like that's what Sagittarius or Sagittarius's person has done. My family knows that you're the one. My counterpart, maybe that's what all these people are, right? I'm insecure even though people think I'm hot. Let's put some sassy. Let's put some sassy smart ass on this, right? Y'all don't forget to hit that thumbs up for me. Thumbs up, thumbs up. I sure do appreciate you. Own your awesome and stay humble as fuck. It's kind of what we were saying in the beginning of this, right? List 5 things that you're that's a typo. List 5 things that you love about yourself. Now list 5 ways that you're just like every other human who's ever lived. Go forth, you fabulous little snowflake, and be like everyone else with your unique bad self. There's a responsibility to this, right? It's not being psychically aware, being in tuned and awake is not, that doesn't make anybody better than anybody else. In fact, it should make you more humble to be able to see things from other people's perspective, what somebody else is going through. Because here, earth angels, it's like nobody sees what they're going through, right? So you rise above that and see things from a different perspective, what other people's going through. That was a hard one for me, y'all. I would get so triggered. I would get so triggered when I would see people staying in situations that is completely unhealthy. That shit would trigger me. Like, oh my God, what are you still even doing with that motherfucker, right? Like, oh my God. Be yourself, even if you're crazy. Stop worrying about normal ass nothing ass people judging your cool weird ass. There'll be none of that today. Anytime you feel yourself worrying about any of those asses, remember who you gotta wake up to every morning. You, baby, you. Your job is to make sure you're good on your own terms. That's right. And that's what we was talking about in the pre-shuffle, right? Check in with what you really care about and make sure you're living up to that. Not all those asses out there. Not what all those asses out there might be thinking. In order to succeed, we must first believe that we can. That was that energy right there. That's 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. When you're in situations that don't make you feel good, it lowers that energy, right? Truth. When everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. Knowing when to speak, when to listen. Knowing when to talk, when to shut the fuck up, right? Companionship. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. So it's kind of like Sagittarius in that Libra reading I did yesterday. Going alone, doing things alone, like working on things yourself, getting in touch with the shadow, right? So you take accountability for the part you played in things, so you don't keep bringing that shit into the now, right? Libra and Sagittarius, or Sagittarius's person, is doing a really super good job of that, right? Super good job of that. I did, y'all. I saw that in the Libra reading yesterday. If you can dream it, you can do it. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Fucking beautiful. Unity consciousness, right? It's almost like Sagittarius or Sagittarius's person is like this understanding that they're better. They're better being connected. They're better understanding that they're not separate. Sagittarius. That I love this 2 of clubs. 10 of clubs coming up behind that. Ace of hearts coming up behind that. That's so sweet. It's a sweet, sweet, sweet energy. And then that's the Hierophant. That balance. Spiritual, logical. Tradition. Frank Churchill and Emma is a member of the landed gentry, but things on the surface are not always what they seem. Emma does not trust Frank despite his gentlemanly exterior. Seven of clubs. Challenge. Developing a green thumb requires vigilance. Keep watering your garden. Don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about what other people say. I'm gonna keep doing you, taking care of you, loving on you so big, Sag. 2 of clubs. Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy dance at edge of their unknown future together in Pride and Prejudice. That's what I got for Sagittarius. Good job, Sag. Good job. This didn't happen overnight. This is work in progress. I'm telling you, I love the way that my collective readings have been. You know, when I get like narcissistic readings and toxic readings, I don't like doing them. I don't like reading. When I read and I see things in a past position that you're learning from and healing from, it makes me enjoy reading cards. When I see toxic ass bullshit, it makes me like not want to read. And collectively, I've seen so much work and healing this past week in these readings. It's a beautiful thing. It's so beautiful. People working really hard on themselves, and it shows, right? I still feel like, I want to do the reading. I might do it tonight, maybe. I might do it tomorrow night. Y'all, I'm going to have a yard sale Saturday. I've been going through my cabinets. I've been redoing things in here in the kitchen. Before I give this stuff away, I'm going to try to sell it, make some money off of it while I'm off work. But I think I'm gonna do this like a reading or just an open discussion, right? How when the outside world is so fucking crazy, right? But it's kind of like if you cut off the news, you just cut it off. You don't watch it. How is it then actually affecting your life? If you don't know what's going on out there, how is it affecting your life? I think that people are waking up to this outside world like it's a bunch of bullshit, right? Because it is bullshit. It's very much bullshit. And when they start waking up to, the outside world, or waking up, spiritually waking up, they lose people. And losing people, it's like, yes, we have to go about things alone. But after you've spent so much time alone, then it's like, okay, where's my soul tribe? Like people are wanting a soul tribe where they're connecting on a deep level and not just surface. And when we don't have that, I think it can cause some aloneness where it's not good aloneness, right? I think I might do that late tonight, tomorrow night. We'll see. Anybody want a card for a rollout? If y'all haven't checked out Fatima's channel, go check out her channel. John just be singing away. All right, if nobody wants a card, I'm gonna peace out. I'm gonna peace out. I don't know if I'm gonna do Capricorn today or not. I got some. No. No. Do not bite my feet. No. I don't know if I'm gonna do a right back to you, Fatima. Right back to you. I'm not for sure if I'm gonna do a Capricorn reading this afternoon. Been doing, I think, like two zodiacs. I really, Fatima, I have felt so good about the zodiac readings. Seeing the good, healing. And for a long time, it's like I wanted to kind of stay away from them because I just saw so much heaviness, right? Ace of Cups. Love. 7 of Cups, Queen of Swords, King of Cups, 2 of Wands, Knight of Swords, the Empress. Don't worry about what anybody else says. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Be truthful, be honest, love you, love yourself. Thank y'all for being here. Again, if you didn't hit the thumbs up on the way in, please be sure to hit the thumbs up on the way out. I sure do appreciate y'all being here. And maybe I'll be back in a little bit for a Capricorn reading. We'll see. Peace out, y'all.